Hi Aquarius Pisces, welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general cosmic tarot reading. I apologize about the lighting here. I'm having some difficulties with my outlets in my room. So we got to get that sorted out, but the show must go on. I got to make sure I follow through on these readings for you all. So we're going to keep going forward. So hopefully you'll be able to see these cards. And if not, you guys are just going to have to bear with me, all right? But Aquarius Pisces, let's go ahead and get into your gratitude moment, and then we'll start your reading, okay? Wow. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Aquarius Pisces Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for their general cosmic tarot reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages here for the Aquarius Pisces Cusp Collective of Energy regarding whatever cosmic energy is supporting them, whether that be planets, houses, aspects, transits, zodiac energies, or elemental energies. I ask that all of the most important messages come forward, and we thank you for that guidance, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, your support, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this now moment. We love you, and so it is. All right. Whew. Okay, Aquarius Pisces, let's get into this. And I'm going to have to get used to it. Excuse the shadows. But let's see what we got here for you. What cosmic energy is here for Aquarius Pisces? You have the fifth house in creativity. Okay. Vibration of 29 here. Kind of want to put that in the middle. What other cosmic energy is here? Yep, you got Saturn and the truth. Vibration is 6. One more cosmic energy for Aquarius Pisces. Yep, you got the third house and messages. Okay. Interesting. So you have Saturn, the truth. So I definitely feel like whatever truths, whatever clarity, whatever messages that you're getting in this now moment, whatever downloads is definitely coming from Saturn. Okay. With third house also being connected to Mercury, and Mercury being in retrograde, right? There might be a lot of things that were maybe confusing at one point that are gaining a lot of clarity, or you're getting a lot of clarity on, okay? And then with this fifth house and creativity, it feels like it could have something to do with your career here, Aquarius Pisces. And or there's something about whatever's being cleared up that's going to require a creative solution in order to get into alignment with something, or prepare for something here. Tell me more about Saturn, third house, and fifth house. For my number people, Saturn is the vibration of 6 here. You have third house, the vibration of 27. And then you have the fifth house vibration of 29. 27 breaking down into a 9. 29 breaking down into 11. So 6, 9, and 11 are your root energies here. So tell me more about Saturn, third house, and fifth house energies for Aquarius Pisces. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about Saturn, third house, and fifth house for Aquarius Pisces. What does Aquarius Pisces need to know about Saturn, the third house, and the fifth house, Divine? Let's look at Saturn. What's going on with Saturn? What's the truth here for Aquarius Pisces? Okay, whoa. Truth is, you might need to see something from a different perspective here. This is the Hanged One card in this particular deck. It's also known as meditation. Okay, so truth might come to you in a meditative state. Maybe you need to spend some more time meditating, being aware or paying attention to your thoughts, okay, what's coming up for you. Tell me more about this truth for Aquarius Pisces. And you got the Two of Cups, okay? So this could be pertaining to a connection, a relationship, a friendship, okay? Tell me more about this truth here for Aquarius Pisces. Yeah, you have the Four of Wands and you have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so it feels like there's an opportunity here for you to be in alignment and or bring in some form of union, okay? Yeah, because this is telling me that this Ace of Wands is saying that there's a new beginning here. Okay. Whether this is a new awareness or a new spark or new inspiration or new ideas coming up within you, Aquarius Pisces, about some form of connection that you do have, a partnership here. Again, does not have to be romantic. It could be platonic. It could be a friendship. But that Ace of Wands, it just feels like a new beginning. This is something new, a new connection. Okay, maybe this person comes to mind when you are in a meditative state here, Aquarius Pisces. So when you're in silence or when you're maybe just kind of observing your thoughts, this person crosses your mind a lot. Or the truth of how you feel about this person crosses your mind. It does feel like with the Four of Wands, this is a partnership, a bond that you want to hold on to or you want to be a part of. Maybe you feel like this person balances you out. Overall message for the truth here for Aquarius Pisces. Okay, awakening wanted to come out. Judgment wanted to come out. Some of you might have to make a decision about who you want a new beginning with or who you want to start something with. Okay. Yeah, you got the Spirit of Cups. So King of Cups energy, which is Piscean. Again, for me as a reader, could be Scorpio, could be Cancer. But there's this water sign. Oh, and then you have the Devil, and then you have the Two of Swords that came out. Okay. Again, so yeah, it feels like there is a decision that has to be made here with the Two of Swords. The truth is here, Aquarius Pisces, someone might be obsessing over a decision here, or that's what this Devil energy is starting to feel like. Well, I will say the Devil energy is definitely Saturn, right? Capricorn energy. So maybe Saturn is bringing in the truth here to you about something that you feel aligned with here, or with this Ace of Wands. It's like a new passion, a new spark for somebody that might be here, but there's a choice. Maybe the feelings that you have for this person makes you a little worried or concerned, or a little fearful, or this King of Cups could be somewhat obsessed with you, Aquarius Pisces. But what's this decision? Ace of Cups. Yeah, so it's like, and that Ace of Cups fell right on the Devil card here. It feels like, what's this decision? Before I even say anything else, what's the decision here? What's this Two of Swords for Saturn and the truth? The Eight of Wands. So someone's going to have to make a fast decision here. Someone's going to have to make a quick decision, or be very decisive quickly, or have to choose something very, very quickly, and maybe out of the blue or abruptly when it comes to this King of Cups. Now, maybe if you're the King of Cups, it's just you having to meditate on what you feel aligned with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. Maybe you have some options when it comes to relationships or friendships, and there's a need to kind of decipher or figure out or choose based on an instinct here. like, again, with the Two of Swords comes out, it means for me as a reader that there's something on the surface that if you ignore what's on the surface, your intellect would make a different choice. Which is why in the Two of Swords, there's people, the person is usually blindfolded. So, like, on the surface, someone might look a little devilish, and or like it feels like that. Like there could be like sorry, I'm so not used to having my light. This is just kind of like a different vibe here, but I think even with the Hanged One, it's like you need to see someone, or I won't even say you need to, but Saturn is trying to get you to see someone from a different point of view. Because maybe upright, they might come off as this devil energy, okay? But it's actually an Ace of Cups. And an Ace of Wands and a Four of Wands. Like, this is actually somebody that you might be able to have a solid foundation with. So you're going to need to really, when this situation comes or approaches you, or this opportunity or chance to make a decision, you're going to have to trust your instincts here and trust your intuition. Okay? All right, let's look at the third house. What are these messages coming in towards Aquarius, Pisces? There's that awakening card, so I definitely wanted to come back out. Okay, so this is Judgment in this particular deck. Tell me more about these messages. You have the King of Wands. Okay. Tell me more. And then you have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Tell me more about these messages. And then you got the Warrior of Pentacles. So something's definitely delayed here. And that could be because of Mercury retrograde. Maybe there is communication or action that you will be inspired to take here, Aquarius, Pisces, but that won't activate within you until after this Mercury retrograde, because it feels like Mercury retrograde is trying to get you to see something from a different point of view. Look at something differently, understand something from a different perspective before you take action and make some sort of decision or communicate a decision here. So you might be going through this awakening, especially with the Hanged One, yeah, and the introspection. So it's like really take the rest of Mercury retrograde to go within, pay attention to, again, your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're feeling here. Try to look at whatever this situation is, Aquarius, Pisces, from different angles, okay? Try to keep an open mind as well as an open heart here. Because it feels like once this Mercury retrograde is done, right, it's delaying this decision that you have to make, okay, or a truth that you have to speak, whatever this might be, especially because you got truth here. But whatever this ace, you have two aces, so the divine is trying to get you to see something in a new way, or experience something in a new way, or integrate something in a new way. Because it feels like this new integration with the Hanged One, seeing it from a new point of view, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, is going to get you to make a clearer or more aligned decision or action. But take this time to really go within, right? Check in with yourself here, Aquarius, Pisces. Make sure that you're in alignment with what you truly want. Make sure you're acknowledging, again, this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Cups. And I do feel like this won't be messages that come towards you externally. This is a message that's going to come from within you. This is clarity that's going to come from within. So this is why you would have to be in this kind of hermit energy to really listen in, to really understand, okay, why something might be at a standstill, why something might be moving slow, because there is this awakening or this judgment process happening. But with the King of Wands, it is like you're going to have to take inspired action on something here, and that inspired action is going to have to come from a sense of knowledge of your own truth here with the Queen of Swords. But it still feels like you're trying to sort that truth out, if that makes sense. Like, it's trying to discover what is your truth so you can take action from that space. And that's what Saturn is here helping you with. Okay? Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about this 5th house energy of creativity for Aquarius Pisces. Okay, you got the 7 of Swords. Tell me more about this creative energy here, this 5th house. You got the 5 of Swords. What is going on? Tell me more about this 5th house. 9 of Cups. Yeah, so some of you might be a little distorted on, not distorted, I mean, maybe, right? Or just not fully clear on what you truly want. What really would bring you happiness, what would be a form of completion, what would be an ideal foundation or partner or friendship, whatever this might be. It's like there's still some confusion, and maybe that's what the devil is here for, right? There's still some confusion around this Ace of Cups. Like, what is this Ace of Cups? What would it look like? What's that Ace of Wands? What would it feel like, right? How will your spirit be able to know and recognize? How will your heart be able to know and recognize what this 2 of Cups situation or this 4 of Wands situation should be? Tell me more about this 5th house energy for Aquarius Pisces. King of Swords. So now you have the King and Queen of Swords on the board here. Okay. And a King of Cups. Yeah, I mean, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. When it comes to the 9 of Cups, it's just being a little susceptible and vulnerable to outside opinion, where the divine is trying to get you to circulate or figure out like your truth from within. I think that's the issue here. There might be a lot of opinions, a lot of ideas, a lot of communication around what's best for you, Aquarius Pisces. But only truly you can state that, and only you can really figure that out for yourself. Which is, again, why the King of Swords would be here. So not only being able to discern your own truth and hold your own truth and have knowledge of your own truth, right? But to take action from that space, the King of Swords. Yeah, and then here you go. You got another ace. So it's like the divine is really trying to bring in a new beginning for you here, Aquarius Pisces, or a new start, or something fresh or something different. But it's like, in order for the divine to bring in all of these aces, you got to get clear on what it is that you really want, what your truth is. And not only get clear on that, but like be comfortable enough to move in that truth. Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles before we wrap. When it comes to the 5th house, 2 of Wands, another decision. 3 2s here and 3 aces. Yeah. So it feels like the divine is trying to usher in a lot of newness, okay? But there are these energies here, Aquarius Pisces, that you're going to have to work through in order to attain these aces. So like with the Hanged One and the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, you're going to have to get to the root of what you feel spiritually aligned with when it comes to friendships, partnerships, okay? Really allow your heart space to kind of lead you in that exploration, King of Cups, right? Who you really want, or what a solid foundation looks like for you, all right? Some of you, this could be, again, it's like a lot of signs, synchronicities, and messages, clarity coming from the divine. So it's going to take some time to maybe sort it out. And that could maybe be a little overwhelming here. And or there could also be like an alternative voice that's trying to get you to doubt that you're either worthy of what you truly want, right? What this Ace of Wands represents or this Ace of Cups represents. So you're going to have to kind of fight with that shadow a little bit. And I feel like with the messages, there's a need to take your time here. Allow yourself to awaken to your own truth here. You know, I feel like it's you here, Aquarius Pisces, that's under judgment. And you're going to have to go within introspection. You're going to have to really sort through yourself in this period of Mercury retrograde, because that's what this feels like. This is Mercury here, the third house. You're going to have to really go within to discern and decipher what your spirit is in alignment with, what your truth really is, and what that truth looks like outside of self. Okay? Because then once that's intact and in tow, then you have this Ace of Pentacles. Because that Ace of Pentacles wants to align with your own wish fulfillment. It's like the divine is really trying to grant you what your heart wants, what your spirit wants, okay? And what would benefit you and cater to you and support you in reality, like in your 3D world or in the material world. The divine is trying to bring all of that in, but you have to be very clear-minded. Definitely check out the Aquarius season reading, because the spirit animals that came out were all about clarity of the mind and preparing to receive something. So that reading might also help you. Okay, so make sure you check that out. But that's just what I'm getting here, Aquarius Pisces. I'm sending you all so much love, strength, courage, and peace to kind of work through this, because this does feel like a lot. Definitely being under judgment, having to do the enlightenment work, having to go within in the hermit. That's a lot of heavy lifting here, but I know you guys can do it. All right. So again, sending you the love, light, and courage, and peace to get that done. And let me know in the comment section what resonated with you. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I will see you all next week for your love readings, okay? Namaste.